Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Ubisoft Assassin's Creed Shadows has claimed another victim of moronic sort of kowtowing to the woke mob, I guess. This time, the senior lead weapon artist for CD Projekt Red has decided to apologise for saying that the criticism about Assassin's Creed Shadows is valid. So he's having to apologise for saying a very reasonable centrist take of, hey, some of the criticism surrounding the designs and stuff, Japanese people, they've got a pretty valid thing actually to be annoyed about that. I mean, we're living in a clown world, alright? Side note, cop yourself some Clown World merch down below at mr8shop.com. Legitimately, it is my shop. Go grab some Clown World stuff. So Michael Callis says this: the concerns and criticisms around Assassin's Creed Shadow are valid, and I personally think it might disrespect Japanese culture with the provided historical inaccuracy. People, especially Japanese people, have full right to oppose trends like this. That's a very reasonable stance. It's very centrist, actually. Hey, some of these criticisms are pretty valid. I think it, might disrespect Japanese culture because there's a lot of historical inaccuracies. Oh, I don't know, like all the architecture, the lanterns and stuff. It's all like Chinese. It's weird. Very weird. People have the right to oppose trends like this. Pretty normal statement to make. Don't really see what the issue is with that. Because yes, of course they do. But you can't, can he? Can't have conviction behind your actions, guys. I've noticed criticism regarding my recent comment about Assassin's Creed Shadows. After reflecting on it, being inundated by woke-tards, you mean, and reading your responses, retweets, I realise I owe an apology. No, you don't. They don't want an apology. First of all, I acknowledge that I'm not qualified to share statements or discuss such topics. You don't need to be qualified. And I like to use Wolverine as the example. Wolverine, when I say Wolverine, you think Logan, right? Some of you might think Hugh Jackman, but you think Logan. Now, if we got a Wolverine solo movie, and in the trailer, Logan is nowhere to be seen, but X-23 is somewhere to be seen, you would go, what the fuck is this? Wouldn't you? Yes, you would, ladies and gentlemen. Why would you do that? Because when I say Wolverine, what is the quintessential thing that comes to mind? It's Logan. Now, two things can be true. This individual, Yasuke, could have been there during that time period. But when I say feudal Japan, you don't think 6-foot black man hacking Asians up. You think feudal Japan. Japanese samurai. Don't you? Because that's quintessential feudal Japan. There is a thing that we all envisage when you hear certain bits and pieces. And it's important to actually stick to some of that. We want the quintessential version of it. Also, apparently, I have it on good authority, that there does seem to be an alarming trend in the States of Asian violence. As in people, beating up Asian people. Black people, apparently. I don't know. I'm just saying I have it on good authority that is happening. So it's pretty bold of Ubisoft to chuck a black man in Assassin's Creed Shadows and have him hacking up Asian people. Alright. So anyway, look, point is, you don't need to be qualified. Because we all have that quintessential version of something in our mind. Just that is the qualification you need. Because as a customer, you need to be appeased. That's the qualification you have. And that's perfectly fine. But anyway, your feedback has highlighted the importance of being more informed and respectful of my opinions. It was a pretty respectful take. This guy's a pussy now. It has also shown me that we should be more open to new ideas and not restrict ourselves too much while creating new worlds. Alright. White leader in Wakanda then. There you go. Let's have a white leader in Africa then. Come on then. Let's do it. Let's have a Japanese leader of Egypt. Let's do it. Let's have an ancient African Assassin's Creed. And let's have a Korean in it. Let's do it. Sorry, what? You're not going to do that? Huh. I wonder why. Anyway. We all draw inspiration from a wide range of media, and that's great. I appreciate your patience and understanding. I've learned something valuable and will strive to do better in the future. I'm looking forward to the next Assassin's Creed. The setting intrigues me a lot. Michael, Callis, you're a pussy. And then he locked his account. Do you know why he locked his account? Because they didn't want an apology. You should never apologise to these absolute retards. They don't want an apology. And that's what they are. I know people go, oh, you're using the R word. Yeah, I'm using the R word. I don't care. I'm taking it back. They don't want an apology. They don't care. They're just rabid animals. They don't care. They don't want the apology. They don't think anyone can actually be apologetic and mean it. They don't believe in forgiveness. So don't apologise to them. Or, side note, you had nothing to apologise for either. Anyway, and then it's been blasted all over the place. Grums, pretty big follower count. Senior lead 3D weapons artist gets bullied into changing his stance on Assassin's Creed. Side note, Ubisoft have blocked me. Assassin's Creed official Twitter account has blocked me. Because I quite literally said, hey Ubisoft, how does it feel to be a bunch of racist clowns on a sinking ship? Truth hurts, I guess. Anyway, nobody in AA Gaming is free to speak. Yep, there you go. Activism DEI leaked plus. Your bonus and review depend on how hard you DEI. DEI officers are installed on every development team to ensure the message. Of all the AAA studios out there, my developer friends and contacts who have come forth tell me that Ubisoft and Activision are some of the worst. Well, there you go. I mean, what's this? Why we track representation and inclusion data? Must have more blacks. Why? Such a racist stance. More here as well. CD Projekt Red, they've gone full fucking ESG. Ah, yes, ESG. Give me that sweet, sweet ESG. Even though it will tank your company. Anyway, thoughts down below. This is just a clown show, isn't it? To be fair. This whole game is a clown show. This whole situation is a clown show. And Ubisoft cannot, they absolutely cannot afford for this game to bomb. So it'll be fascinating to see what happens. Take care. Bye-bye now.